Welcome to Silver and D2's ZoneCast. We're bringing everything towards you from Verdance. Ladies and gents, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Yo, D2, let's get right into it, man. What's the topic for today?
We're gonna talk about. So last night they dropped a new season 4, and they made a lot of changes to guns. I feel
Changes
the
I
reason
talked
we
about
need to
2
talk
days
about
ago.
that is not a lot of people get the info very fast. It may take them a couple days or a week or so to get the info. And a dude I follow had it pretty quick last night. So we're gonna get into what guns got nerfed and what guns got buffed, and I think the reasoning why they buffed or nerfed these guns. And
It's people like me.
and uh and then we'll talk a little bit about
Yeah.
how Silverback Gods himself had already called these guns that they nerfed and buffed
Oh
before they
my
even.
gosh.
So the first
Oh
one off
no.
rip, everyone knows it was the AMAX. Everyone has
Oh
been talking about
no.
the AMAX needing the second nerf or a third nerf, and which they did it last night. The upper torso damage multiplier was decreased from 1.1 to 1 or 1.2 to 1.1,
Ooh,
which
in
I
the
don't
middle
think
of the
is
game.
a lot. I still think it's going to be an overpowered weapon. Um, the next one, they buffed the Groza, which is also known as
The
Silver's
gross.
Arrow,
The
and
gross.
the minimum damage increased from 18 to 23. Upper
Uh-huh.
torso damage multiplier increased from 1.1 to 2 to 1.2.
Okay.
Lower torso multiplier increased from 1 to 1.1,
ZoneCast.
and maximum damage range was increased by 12%. So that give you a little more damage range off the Groza, which could be a viable weapon in Warzone for some
The,
people.
the gross. I don't know, man. Yeah, what's
The
up,
next
Prince?
one is a
Welcome,
very
welcome.
slept on AR. No one ever uses it. Silver's dropped 15 kills with the gun. You don't ever see it unless you're in a solo or a duo. It's hard to use it in quads and it's hard to use it in trios just because they don't have a bigger mag for it. Very slept on gun. Very good damage is a Scar. Now the neck damage multiplier was increased from 1 to 1.5. The upper damage multiplier was increased from 1 to 1.2. So if you're hitting them in the neck or above, I think you're gonna drop them in, 5-6 shots.
5, 6 shots. The scar came to Warzone to be nerfed because of Fortnite. Like the scar was a shit on Fortnite. If you got the scar on Fortnite, you was dropping bodies. Like people was like, "Oh my god, he has a scar! Run!"
The
But
next AR is an AR everyone's been using, and I don't think they should have buffed it. It was already OP. It was already cracked, and even as an SMG, which a lot of people are running it like that, it was cracked. Is the XM4.
bro, the
They
XM4,
increased the neck damage multiplier from 1 to 1.5.
the XM4 was cracked when Rainbow Unicorn came out. The people didn't know 6 months ago that gun was goated. And I tried to bring people in before everybody caught on to it. But I'm not verified yet. You know. So once I get verified, y'all gonna know when I drop a gun, when I drop a loadout, we speaking the truth. My loadouts has been dropped, but it don't say silver back gods, it say J gods.
Or her pack and play.
It
Um,
say J gods.
the next one is a new handgun they just released
Oh my god.
probably 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
I think
Um,
I don't think that's that handgun's not
yeah,
that
it's blue.
nice.
Yes.
That handgun's
It's
not that
the AMP
nice.
63. Now it's they call it the Psychop's little brother. Um,
Psychop's nasty.
they buffed it. The max damage increased from 30 to 33. Second damage range increased by 14.3%. Upper torso damage multiplier increased from 1 to 1.1. Extremities damage multiplier increased from 0.9 to 1. Headshot damage multiplier decreased from 1.4 to 1.3.
1.4 to 1.3. Do you have the Psychop's information on that?
Uh, No, I can
All right,
get it
don't
here in a
no.
second.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, go ahead. Let me let them know what we're doing here. Let me let them know. Let me give them a little screenshot real quick. Little screenshot. While you look that up. So Prince, this is what we're doing right here. GNA ZoneCast. It's the Silver and D2 code ZoneCast, where we bring information from inside Verdance to outside Verdance to people that are busy throughout the day and they have a couple minutes to, to watch a short stream. So that's what we're doing here, man. We're just bringing it from, so you don't have to watch a lot of videos or spend 20, 30 minutes to watch something. We've already done the research. We've already done the gameplay. I done mad. Yeah, TikTok. These episodes. This is episode 2. This episode 2, and it's about the nerfs and buffs for the new seasons, which I had already predicted 2 days ago before the nerfs buff, and which guns were going to be hot. Being myself, and I played a lot of Call of Duty. Played a lot. I know how the developers think on a scale for, they don't gear the game anymore towards good content creators or great shooters. They gear it towards the masses. They want everybody to be able to load into the lobby and do their thing. Yes, we got hackers. Yes, we get glitches, but if you play 100 games and out of 100, 2 of them have a hacker and a glitch, how was those 98 games to you? Did you enjoy them? Did you have fun? And that's what it's about. You get to buy your skins, show your skins off, show your abilities with some nice looking guns and amazing skins. And that's what we have here. That's what we have here. So how are we looking on that, D2? Let's see what chat says. Them Psychovs are serious. Do you use your Psychov duo or Kimbo or single? I use mine single. Go for the Psychovs.
So they did nerf the Psychov. They did nerf the Psychov, not in this update, I guess in a previous update, which still gave it a TTK of 500 milliseconds.
Yeah, they nerfed it. But I had already prepared for the nerf. Remember, I told you when I picked up the gun for the first time. Oh, I cut out. My bad. Do you use your Psychov Kimbos or with the single?
I use mine as Kimbos.
How about you, Prince? Anybody in the chat? I use mine's single because the accuracy. I'm more about accuracy.
I guess if it has as a single a 500 millisecond, excuse me, TTK, when you put another one in your hand, does that give you 1,000 milliseconds?
Nah,
TTK?
it drops. It drops because the accuracy is not there. Yeah, accuracy drops.
I got you.
Single tried to king. Yeah. Singles is where it's at, and where the buff that they made. I made a class that changes that buff backward. I mean that nerf that they did. It changes it back because all you have to do is put F and J on it. That's it. That's all they nerfed.
Another thing they buffed last night, which came out last season, and Silver straight nasty with him. Nasty. He hopped in a cold
Oh
war
my
match.
god, I can.
He hopped in a
Yes, let's
cold
talk
war
about it.
match for 5 minutes and had them dudes upset.
Let's
And
talk about it.
that's all he ran around with. Because I called him and told him they were coming. And he got them as soon as they hit and went straight to a Cold War match and was nasty with them.
Them ballistic
The ballistic
knives.
knife.
Let's go,
So
baby.
what they did to the ballistic knife
That's what I
is the
need.
projectile velocity increased by 25%. So now you can shoot them further.
Okay, so I can snipe somebody at 100 meters. Okay.
The neck damage multiplier increased from 1 to 1.3.
All right.
The upper torso damage increased from 1 to 1.23. And your movement speed increased by 1.3%.
Oh my god, that just made me so that is like running around with a sniper rifle in your hand and 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 taking shots. Cause the but they needed that for the challenge. They needed that for the challenge. That's out. Nobody's trying to run around with the thumper.
No.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind a thumper running into a. You got to get 5 kills. You got to get 5 kills with the thumper, right?
15 different matches.
In 15 different matches. One plunder. Get in plunder real quick.
Equip the thumper.
Thumper. Somebody jump in the car. Boom. 4 people dead. Get another. One more. Boom. Dead. Or is it possible to do it in multiplayer?
Yeah, you can do it in multiplayer.
Going hardcore. Go hardcore multiplayer. Sitting that motherfucker at a flag real quick. A or B domination. Boom. A couple times. Back out. Do it all over again. Boom. You got your nail guns upgrades. And it looks like I'll be getting into that one in just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So a nerf we all seen coming, which has been talked for since they put it as ground loot on the floor. Everyone was upset about it. Everyone hated it. You could walk into a room, you have 16 rounds in the drum.
Oh, they nerfed it. They nerfed that? What?
They nerfed the street sweeper.
What? I don't feel that the street sweeper was. I never had that problem with the street sweeper.
So the maximum damage range was increased by 20 or decreased by 24%.
Decrease?
Yes, by 24%.
You took a quarter of a bullet and turned it into 75?
Yes.
Yo, that shows you how they have to cater to the masses.
The second damage range decreased by 18%. So your second bullet is decreased by 18%.
Okay, so if you not hit the first dude 50, hit the second dude for 42.
Yes. Your third damage range decreased by 7%.
Okay, so you're gonna completely the first 8 bullets, you're gonna completely finish the first guy, and then after that, nothing happens to the gun.
And then movement speed was decreased by 1%.
Who cares? It's a shotgun.
Right.
You ain't gotta move that damn fast.
So yes, if you can finish the first guy in 8 rounds, you have 8 more rounds to
do the next guy. To even damage, you can finish the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Because there's no nerf to the first 3, the last 10 bullets.
Yeah, right.
So they didn't nerf the gun, bro. They just put some shit on a piece of paper and said, "Hun, let them know. Put a nerf
Here
over it."
Is Silver's favorite LMG.
LMG. Oh wait, LMG. LMG, we favorite.
He will walk past this gun on the floor and die with a handgun in his hand.
LMG, what the fuck?
M82.
Is it the M82?
Yes.
It's not the M60?
No, it's the M82.
Is that the one with that big like fucking?
Yes.
Looks like the old school. It look like a razor blade up on the top of it.
Hold on. I'm gonna say yes. Oh shit.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If yeah, bro, I walk right past that gun. But I told you they were coming out with a gun that was gonna be just like that, but faster.
So
we spoke on it. I got the files. They must be sending me the files in my sleep. Shit.
The bullet velocity increased by 7.7%. 7.7% bullet velocity increase.
See, on a gun like that, okay, this is how I would run my LMGs. I would put the vehicle damage thing on automatically. I would put vehicle damage, whatever that shit's called, covert or something like that. Bullets, the barrel, only so I can mow down. Like, I'm gonna take out a chopper with about like 50 bullets instead of like the whole team shooting at the fucking chopper with 200 rounds and chopper flying off. My thing is don't get in the most wanted. Don't become most wanted when I'm in the lobby. I will come for you.
The upper torso damage multiplier increased from 1.1 to 1.25.
1.1 to 1.25.
Lower torso damage multiplier increased from 1 to 1.5. From 1 to 1.15.
That gun's still trash, bro. If they didn't buff the speed on how it shoot, that shit is still trash.
This is just an adjustment they made to everyone's so-called Car 98's little brother, the K-Swiss.
Oh, let me hear about that. I still haven't used it. I still haven't used the K
They
Swiss.
just adjusted the reticle. So instead of it being white like it was, it is now all black. The arrow that you look at was white before, and they turned around and made the arrow black.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Which, cool. I mean, yeah, but that's all they did. They base optic functionally improved, base reticle updated. Another gun that I ran before the Cold War integration back in like season 2 and season 3. It's the Modern Warfare AUG. The reason I ran it is you get 60 rounds. You get 60 rounds
The
with a
only SMG with
5.56
yeah,
native.
yeah, and that's a AR bullets.
The upper torso damage multiplier increased from 1 to 1.1.
But why are they buffing the Modern Warfare guns if we're trying to get rid of them?
The maximum damage range increased by 10%.
Damage range. That gun was unfair. I feel like that them nerfing that gun back in the days and then trying to rebuff it and redo it. It's because of all these guns they're coming out with. Look at the nail gun.
Right.
Look at the nail gun. Yo, I picked up the nail gun one time last night. It said meta.
Silver's all-time favorite SMG.
Let's go, baby.
We talked about it last week.
Let's go, baby.
A couple days ago. No one uses it.
Still sleeping on it. Okay, yeah, J Gots, let's go. I did call it a meta a month ago.
KSP 45, they buffed.
Called it. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Maximum damage range increased by 16.6%.
This guy. Okay, let me speak on. I don't need no numbers. Let me speak on this gun. If you rock the AMAX and you used to use the DMR as a meta gun when it was hot, just imagine the damage of the AMAX and the power of the DMR together, but at a 3-round burst. That's the KSP. I'm just saying.
The extremities multiplier was increased from 0.9 to 1.
0.9 to 1? Bro, it was. I was wondering why I was dropping fools last night. I was
Here,
it sound like a cat purr.
I feel, because I was in Rebirth before we got on here, and I feel this gun's gonna be killing a lot of people if you know how to use it. It's the Milano.
I spoke on the Milano a year ago. I said the Milano is hot. The Milano is hot, but we can't use the Milano because people don't know about it, and it doesn't look nice. So I've already spoke on the Milano. The Milano is an Uzi, and if you ever played any Call of Duty, you knew the Mac 10s, Mac 11, the Uzis was the hottest guns out. The MP5 was not. It was never the hottest gun. The PPSH and the Uzi was the shit to run up on you with. But because society made videos and movies and all these things happen with these guns, with the urban community and the Desert Eagle, why do you think they don't call it a Desert Eagle no more? Because people was out there pulling out the 45 and really out there putting in work. So the video games had to change it because people was out there like, yeah, I'm on here like Call of Duty and 007, the DD44s. You know, people had to switch it, man. They had to mentally switch it for people that didn't know anything about that. But when you 18 years strong in Call of Duty, you know it. You know what I'm saying? You know it from the game to the streets. You're muted, my guy. You're muted.
The maximum damage range, or the maximum damage increased from 34 to 36.
34 to
36.
The minimum
damage increased from 25 to 30. The maximum damage range increased by 23%. The upper torso damage multiplier increased from 1 to 1.2. Lower torso damage multiplier increased from 1 to 1.1. The extremities damage multiplier increased from 0.9 to 1. And I feel like that gun's gonna be a top dog now.
It still moves slow. It's the trigger fire. The trigger fire. People, okay. Just take a let's say a boxing glove, a 16 ounce, and a 4 ounce MMA glove. Which one you gonna feel? Which one you gonna feel it? You know what I'm saying, that into it when they hit you?
The boxing glove.
Because of the padding, or because you're gonna feel the knuckles of the hand that hit you?
I said because of the padding.
Because of the padding. So, but it swings slower.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? It's gonna hit, but it swings slower, and that's the issue people having. People don't want to take time to kill their person. They want to kill and keep it pushing, just in case they getting pushed. If you're in solos, then okay, cool. Duos, all right. But if you're in trios and you're going ta 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 ta, first guy down, ta 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 ta, you damage. You gotta you know what I'm saying, shield up. What about the next guy? What about the next guy?
Here is the Bullfrog's identical twin.
This people slept on it. It was slept on. It was real slept on.
Has never been used ever.
I have. I use it.
The only person I ever see still run it to this day is Dez.
That gun's nasty. Shout out to Dez, man.
This day is the PP-19 Bison.
And I don't run the Bison, period, but I have used it. I have used it.
And they buffed it. The maximum damage increased from 34 to 35. The extremities damage multiplier increased from 0.9 to 0.1 or to 1. So I don't feel like it's gonna did the gun any justice. I don't feel like people are gonna pull it out now. I don't feel like people are gonna use it.
Why? You got the PPSH. You got the PPSH. You got the Bullfrog. You got the MP. You got 2 MP5s. The Mac 10.
You can still, the movement on all those guns are still wild.
People can't control, but the ADS is slow on that gun. The ADS is on that gun. That gun and the Bullfrog, that's where people lose it. The ADS moving left to right is a lot slower with both those guns. And that's why people lose gunfights, because they're not paying attention to how long it takes to go from left to right back to the middle when they're taking the shots. So, ladies and gents, we're coming to an end right here. We're coming to an end, but we will be going live.
One more gun.
We're coming to an end, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Which one? What we have?
The DMR.
It's just trash. Use the DMR. Use the DMR. You're trash. Trash.
Recoil. So you can better manage the recoil.
Trash. Just pull the trigger.
2 weeks ago, one of the bigger streamers had already said the DMR was back.
It was back like a month ago.
I'm not gonna mention his name. Everyone know who he is.
I don't know who he is. I don't watch
it.
It
was Swag. He dropped the 32 kill.
Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see that.
DMR.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Now they put it as ground loot. And is it disgusting? Yeah, it's a disgusting ground loot gun to have.
Let's say it like this. Let's say it like this. If you're good with any gun, a great gun is gonna make you a lot better. If you're average with any gun, a great gun is gonna make you better. So when people are complaining about, oh, he only because he had this gun, you can outplay somebody even if they had a better gun than you. I've done it multiple times with pistols. People had loadouts, and I body them with pistols because I'm already anticipating where I want them to be. Not where they're going to be, but where I want them to be. If you can continue to play your game and put the person where you want them, like I say every time, man, Warzone's a mental game. If you can play chess and not checkers in Warzone, you'll get crowned king and queen every time. Every gunfight. I don't win every gunfight, but I win a lot of gunfights. I put my car 98 up because people were doubting that I can get kills. It was just like, what? Bro, I just run around shits and giggles just covering my team so they can have fun. Why you think it was the most disrespectful sniper? Because you're not going to snipe me, send no SOS and think it's okay. I send bullets back at you, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Ladies and gents, we're coming to an end. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every last one of you. You can find us on all our socials. D2, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. Find me on TikTok. And you can find me at Twitch.
Under what?
D2 Cold.
D2 motherfucking Cold. His name is right there, ladies and gents. Up top. You can find me. I am Silverback Gods on everything. Everything. Ladies and gents. Yo, Twin Beats, what's good, my guy? We're just ending our podcast, our ZoneCast right now. We will be getting back into it. Oh, I didn't have it under podcast. That's why it was weird. We will be getting back on. Yeah, we're just ending it, but we're about to play some games. You can catch the rerun in my video feed. But if you want to run some games, I'm up for it. It's just two of us. Ladies and